Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday. I'm so glad you're here. Nick just did something hilarious to cue me on. It was funny. Sorry, you missed it. We need to have a fly on the wall camera so y'all can see what we see.
That is a good idea. Like a third view. It's just like from like a corner that could just see like everything.
Just up in the corner.
I'm thinking like maybe bounce it to the top of the TV.
Well,
but then
it'd have to be a really wide angle.
Are you ready?
Yes.
But then they're gonna see all of our super secret ninja stuff.
Like our computers and my bag and my jacket.
Everything that we write on our glass that we then erase.
You can't read your writing. As long as you write on the window, it's okay.
Amber would agree with you on this. So good morning, sweet wife. Thank you for tuning in.
We're so glad you're here. It's Tuesday. My name's Lindsay.
My name is Nick.
Flipped to himself. We're going to get this down eventually.
No, I don't know. I think I'm going to do the hoppy back and forth thing. Boop, 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 boop,
oh, gosh,
boop,
please stop.
Hey, it's kind of cool to watch on. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Anyway.
That's how you know you have kids. When you start doing sound effects for things. No, I did that way before I had kids.
Actually, you've been really fond of one recently.
Which one? I just did the split screen.
The one that you got from Jeff Dunham.
Vroom vroom beep beep. That one?
It makes me think of like this book that we used to read to Tristan. As a toddler, yes.
Where do you think I got it from? Jeff Dunham. What do you think he got it from? A book for a toddler. That's probably true.
Okay, who's your favorite Jeff Dunham character? Like his puppets.
Who do you think?
Achman.
Yes! I kill you! Absolutely. What about you?
There's so many great ones. Achman's my favorite, but I also like Jalapeno on a Stick.
He's my least favorite.
Is he?
He's my least favorite. Good morning, Mike. Thank you, my friend, for tuning in. My absolute second favorite would be the purple guy.
Peanut.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, that dude's hilarious. And then after that, we have the old guy. Yeah, I don't remember his name. See, Amber knew Peanut.
Howard?
Amber, who's I don't know
Not
who the old guy
Howard.
is. The guy that I like the least is the country guy. I don't.
Bubba J.
Yeah, he's my least
I can't think
favorite.
of the old guy. What's the old guy's name?
I don't know, but I love how grouchy he is.
Yes, that's your puppet spirit.
No, Peanut is my puppet spirit. If you know me, Peanut is my
Actually,
puppet spirit animal.
All three of them are your puppet spirit, depending on what mood
Walter,
you're in.
Walter, Amber's yeah, his
Thank
name is
you,
Alter.
Amber.
But absolutely, my favorite character would have to be. I have to change my favorite character. I have to move from Achman to Peanut. Yes, like the over energetic. I'm gonna make fun of you. Let's just. Oh my. Yep, that's Peanut. It's done. Approved. I want a Peanut meme. Yes, baby. That is Bubba J. That is my least favorite character.
They're
no.
making a left turn.
So we actually got to go to a NASCAR race. So I won an award when I was with Farmers Insurance. We got to go to a NASCAR race.
My cheeks hurt already.
Yes, right. And we got to sit inside in the air conditioning while we watch these cars race around the track. Mm-hmm. And you meet these drivers, and they're such tiny little people.
Yes.
And then they train, like they have to hold the steering wheel, and it's actually a very big endurance race. That's very interesting. But no, he's my least favorite. No bueno.
You know, it's funny. So you just said like race car drivers are tiny people, right? Have you seen Ford versus Ferrari, the movie?
No, I have not. Is it good?
It is good.
Yeah.
Christian Bale plays the driver.
Okay.
And you said that the race car drivers are tiny. And I'm like, Christian Bale's not tiny, and he used to play Batman. How does Batman fit in?
How does Batman fit in a race car?
I don't know.
The questions we asked today, we're going to go from Jeff Dunham to NASCAR to Ford versus Ferrari to Batman.
I mean, we're going to just make the rounds.
So story. So we were in somewhere in Mexico, and my brother and I were having some.
Brother?
Tommy, my brother.
Okay.
Tommy had this Batman hat, and I think I threw it, and it somehow landed on his head, and he turned to me and goes, "I am Batman." And ever since then, it has just been yes.
I can see him doing that.
I am Batman. Yes, right. We should totally buy him a Batman costume for next Halloween. Like a good one though, not like a cheap one, like a good one.
Like a full mask that goes over his whole head.
Like a whole cow. Yep.
A whole cow.
Yeah, it's called a cow.
Oh.
Or a cow.
Moo. That's what I heard. I'm like, why
it's a
are you
cow.
gonna buy
COWL.
Cow.
Yeah, there's an L in there somewhere. Nolan would know this better than me. I don't know.
Cowl?
Yes, it's called a cow.
Pronunciation. See, I'm from the north. We focus on pronunciation.
Well, I didn't say period, comma, question mark, or colon. Colon.
What is this?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Well,
oh my goodness.
anyway,
Yes, a cowl. A cowl is a large hood that is forming to a monk's habit. It's a cloak with wide sleeves. Yeah, this is actually a thing.
Batman doesn't wear that.
Yes, the headpiece is what they call that. With his little boop boop. His Batman things. His Batman horns.
Horns?
Batman ears?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
You know he puts like a listening device inside that piece so that he can hear far distances.
Yes.
Have you ever watched the movie?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the Christian Bale ones are the best ones.
I love those ones.
They're dark.
They're my favorite.
They're actually dark. I don't know. I honestly am worried about the new Batman movies coming out.
Wait, there's new ones coming out?
Yes, and the guy who plays that vampire movie that all the teenagers like.
No.
It's him. He's Batman.
I want to say Rob.
I don't know what his name is. You have a computer in front of you. You can Google this real quick. I can't see. Okay, hold on. I got it, everyone. Everyone just hold still.
You're the IT guy.
I knew Batman. Oh my goodness, I am Mr. IT.
Patterson.
Thank you.
His name's Patterson.
I don't know.
Rob Patterson.
Hold on.
It's Rob Patterson. It just took me a second for my brain to catch up. Like I was in the Batman mode and then I had to jump back to like high school mode.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
Not character, actor. It is, Robert Pattinson.
Patterson. Pattinson. Whatever.
Yeah, he played in this series called Twilight.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I just you want to know who was a really good Batman? Hold on. A grungy, he had the build right, he had a horrible director, which is why I think that movie failed, was Ben Affleck.
Really?
As an older Batman?
Yes.
Just a guy that's just like as
an older Batman,
yes.
I agree.
But I think the part that he was required to play and the way they script writed him was just god awful. It was so horribly done. And that's it, right? Like you get these big name actors and DC does a great job of finding the actors, right? If you look at just a lot of the DC movies, the actors are on point.
So who's making this Batman series?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
But then whoever's doing the script writing or the directing is just whoever the director is didn't do their research. Whoever the director is didn't do their research on the characters.
I don't need to do research. I just need to direct the movie.
And there, you want to know what? we can go. We can even go into Star Wars. The last 3 Star Wars movies obviously didn't stay with the lore, right?
Obviously.
Well, no, I mean, think about it. Like,
everyone knows the lore.
Yeah, you know all the Star Wars lore. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. But that's it, right? Like, you have a Harry Potter. Okay, if all of a sudden
that I can talk. Okay,
here we go. Ready? Let's go down. All of a sudden, you have the battle where they're attacking the high school, the college, the school,
the
castle, right? And there's this force field, right? Yes. That's over it. And you want to know what? Voldemort could walk up there and go abracadabra, and the whole force field goes down because he's Voldemort, right?
Of course.
That breaks all the lore of why the good guys even put all those different spells into play to create that barrier. Like you can't just take a character and make them so overpowered that they ruin the entire movie. You can't make Harry Potter so overpowered that he goes abracadabra and Voldemort poofs into butterflies. Right?
That is not how it goes.
But what I'm getting at, but here we go. What I'm getting at is when you take the main character, the protagonist, and you make them so OP, so overpowered, you ruin the rest of the story. And that's what they did in the last Star Wars. A person with no training, a person with no background, the person that, hey, in 3 weeks she became a full-blown Jedi and could just tear through someone who's been training his entire life with a lightsaber. Like that's like Harry Potter picking up a wand and abracadabra and be able to go toe to toe with Voldemort with no training. It's just not going to happen. That would ruin the movie.
I can see that.
Or what? Here we go. You ready? What if Hermione?
Apparently, I wasn't enthusiastic enough.
No, you weren't enthusiastic enough. I'm over here all by myself. So here we go. That's just poor writing. It's just poor writing, is what it is. So going back to the DC universe, okay, you have Batman versus Superman, and you have this. You know that they're eventually going to become the Justice League because that's what this is leading towards.
Right.
And you have this confrontation. You could have had the confrontation actually be something realistic over, there's a 1% chance that Superman's going to go bad, so I have to kill him. Like, that was the whole premise of the entire movie.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
It was horribly written. Morning, Gary.
So, I know why they picked Rob Pattinson for that movie.
Why? Because he's a vampire?
Because of his jawline.
That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Oh my goodness. How do we even get onto this topic?
I don't know.
Like, I have a list of topics here, and going down movie wrongness is not on here.
What do you want to talk about? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Sean has one.
Okay,
like, it's almost like Hermione having all that knowledge, but not understanding how to read. Like, you just can't OP a character like that. You can't take away a piece of their actual core. Go ahead.
No,
I'm done.
I love that Sean knows Harry Potter.
Right.
That's all I have.
Oh, that is greatness. You want to know what? Sean is going to be with us next week on Thursday. It's going to be entertaining.
Yes, make sure you tune in because I'm sure we're going to talk about catfishing.
So there's a movie on Netflix right now.
Yes. It's called Love Hard.
Oh. Amber made me watch the preview, and I'm like, I'm not watching that movie.
I don't want to watch it either. It just keeps populating.
It does.
In the previews.
It absolutely does.
I'm like, I'd never heard of catfishing until I saw that preview.
You heard it from me first.
No, I saw
you
that
saw the preview
first.
And then we started talking about it. Nice. So Sean wants you to know, Lindsay, that he actually has a wall of wands, which makes sense. He's a woodworking expert.
That's true.
Right?
Yes.
So
he is Ollivander.
That could be a whole new level of revenue for Sean. Making custom wands, especially over the holidays for kids.
Ooh.
Right? Instead of you having to go down to Florida and go
You know what, Sean? I need wooden swords for my kids.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. We're gonna be trusting a wooden sword. Forget the plastic swords he has that he whacks other kids in the heads with.
No.
He will hit a wooden sword.
Yep. He'll know that it's not something to play around with.
I want one too. We're gonna have dueling competitions, and Tristan's probably gonna beat me.
See, and you know, we he's been begging me because I got the wrapping paper out. He's like, Mom, will you finish one of these rolls so that I can have the cardboard underneath?
You want to know what? I think this is a conversation we should take offline.
Okay.
But Sean would be the absolute person to make that. Mm-hmm. Oh, and like have it engraved with his name and dated.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because then as he gets older, like maybe it's a momentum that he keeps like on his wall.
Right.
Like Sean keeps all these wands on his wall. You know? Yeah.
We won't laugh at you, Sean. It's okay.
You want to know what? Honestly, a lot of people here wouldn't laugh at him because there's a lot of Harry Potter fans.
I'm a fan.
I am not.
Sean, you and I can be friends.
I am a fan because my wife is a fan.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what my husband would say too.
So,
I don't know if he'd even say he's a fan. He's like, I know about it.
I know about it. Hey, you want to know what? I wonder if you could make like a wooden lightsaber.
That retracts?
No, and then you just paint it so I can whack people in the head and they'll like have green paint on their face or something.
Is it gonna be hollow or solid? Because I have paper, I have wrapping paper tubes that I just put a cap on one. And, you know.
Have you seen they actually have made a real lightsaber?
A real one?
They've made a real one. Now it's not all contained. It's not all contained.
Cuts things like a laser?
So what it is so a lot of people think the lightsaber is a laser and they're wrong. It's actually heated
like a laser.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Okay.
It's actually heated plasma. And what they've been able to do is a guy, and I'll find his video on YouTube. He's actually built, now granted there's a power source, but it is a functioning lightsaber. And it has a plasma beam that comes out of it, and he cuts through things, and it's pretty legit. It doesn't go near.
That's the best part.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
No, I was going to ask, does it have a container that the plasma stays within, or does it like once?
No, at the end of it, it just kind of flickers off. It stays into a heated fire. It's plasma, and then at the end it just flickers off. It doesn't stay. So what they figured out though, are you ready? Oh, I'm about to go nerd world on this. So they've actually figured out that they can use magnets.
I'm bracing myself.
Right? to direct jet exhaust and rocket exhaust. So when you have a rocket, pushing with the flame, right? They can use magnets to contain that. So what they're talking about now is they can add that to this new lightsaber, and it would create this magnetic field around the plasma, and you would actually have a fully functioning lightsaber.
Lightsaber. Wow.
Nerd world, here we go.
I'm surprised it took that long to understand the power of magnets with
plasma
or exhaust or.
Yeah, that's NASA. That's actually the people, you have to think that the technology that is required to do this and just even measure, to be able to measure that is such an expensive technology just to be able to measure it. So why is it taking so long? You don't just need to be able to do it. You need to be able to prove that it's actually working.
Right.
Right. And what they're saying is right now with our current jet engines that are on our like F-22 Raptors, you can take it and you can put the magnet around it. Okay, around where the exhaust comes out.
Right, around the entire
just
exit.
Around,
right?
Yes, exactly. Where the afterburner, where you see the flame comes out. What you can do is if you can put a magnet around that, you can actually get more because you're not heating the elements that are containing it. And this is a whole new level of thermodynamics.
That's exciting.
It is very exciting.
I wonder if Elon Musk is going to implement that. He's already did it.
Yeah.
Is he the one that discovered it? Because I wouldn't be surprised.
No, but you want to know what he can do? He can make rockets land on ships in the middle of the ocean.
That's crazy.
When no one else could. So
we had a list of topics.
We had a list of topics.
Now that we're halfway through the show.
We're actually 2/3 of the way through the show. So
right.
Here we go. Ready? Harry Potter. Harry Potter, and now we're going to talk about trolling.
Trolls. I love the troll scene.
The troll scene. So, Australia, and here we go, right back to Australia. Australia is pioneering this. They are pushing an international.
Wait, what is trolling?
So trolling is. So let's. They're calling
it catfishing. Anyway.
So they're calling it an anti-trolling law. What we're going to call it is it's actually more of an anti-bullying law.
Oh.
Okay. And what this is, and again, Australia is pushing this, okay, for an international, so worldwide, this would be a worldwide law for all social media platforms, that if a case has to go to court, then the platform is required to share the data of the person who's doing the bullying.
I don't really see anything wrong with that.
So you go on social media and you start getting real negative on someone else's profile, or you start being mean and throwing hate speech, and that person's like, you want to know what? I feel this is slander. I'm going to go take this to court. The social media platform will then have to reveal who is behind that platform, how many ever names are attached to it.
Everybody, or just that one person?
So a lot of businesses, a lot of marketers, like I have my name attached to X amount of social media business profiles, right? Let's say one of those profiles went in and started harassing someone or harassing another company.
Oh.
Yes. All of that gets disclosed. Okay. And people are like, oh, well, I'm going to use a VPN to hide my IP.
You're not hiding anything.
You're not hiding anything. We're talking about the actual platform software. They know who you are, whether you use a VPN or not. They know who you are. And now if they're pushing for this, if this goes to court, you are now brought in. You are now held accountable for everything that you say and do on your social media profile.
But I don't think accountability is a bad thing.
I think it's needed. I just think it stinks that the government has to create an international law to actually enforce it.
Is that because the countries won't do it, or the platforms won't do it?
I think that social media has grown so fast that the laws have not been able to keep up, and the laws are now becoming more reactionary. And they're saying, oh, how many people's lives have been ruined because of bullying on social media, and we don't actually know who's doing it. Like, sure, it says John Doe on the social media profile, but we don't know if that's actually the person doing it. Like, I have friends that have easily 20, 30 fake accounts that are out there that they use when they need to go attack someone. What? It's easy.
Like, I can't even... Why? Why do it? Why be like that?
Well, I mean, there you go with your nice heart. Not everyone has a nice heart like Lindsay, right? But no, there are people that are out to just spread the hate, and that's how you do it. I mean, it even goes as far as, and whether you believe social media swayed the election or not is not here or there. Whether you believe fake profiles swayed the election or not here or there. I'm not talking about what happened. I'm not talking about the results. But I'm saying, hey, were there fake profiles on Twitter? Yes, Twitter's admitted to it. Are there fake profiles on Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook, Meta? Yes. And if the platforms aren't going to regulate it, then the governments are going to come in and say, you want to know what? If you're not going to regulate it, then we're going to fine you for you not taking care of your own business.
But the troll law doesn't have anything to do with that.
No, it does not. The troll law says, great, profile John Doe is actually owned by Lindsay Smith. And that profile was used for bullying against this individual. So I need you to disclose that now, platform, that Lindsay Smith owns it.
This makes it so much more important to not get your identity stolen.
Yes, it does. Not just make sure that you don't have your identity stolen, but make sure you have something. I mean, there needs to be something kind of like LifeLock, okay, for your that helps with your credit cards and credit score and checking accounts and all that stuff. Almost something like that for social media.
Hey, LifeLock, I'm gonna need you to jump on that train, please.
That, or we can just create we can just create it. You know.
Yep. For sure.
Right. Oh my
Anyway.
goodness. I just had like 600 thoughts go through my head. We're going to leave that alone. So just know that this is being pushed by Australia. But this is not going to be limited to Australia.
I'm curious as to Australia's like suicide rate, or like what is happening in Australia that they're pushing. You have to register to get a social media account. We have to push this anti-troll law. Like, what is happening in Australia that they're pushing all these regulations so hard?
I have a really good hypothesis because it's not a theory. I hate when people use the word theory and it's like, oh, this is my theory. Great. What facts do you have to back it up? None. It's not a theory. It's just a hypothesis. It's just a thought.
It's
Easy
okay,
there, killer.
everybody. Nerd
Easy.
Nick just came out again.
Well, no, that's so annoying. Be like, oh, this is my theory. No, it's not a theory yet. Like, it's a thought.
A theory is tested.
Yes. So stop using that word incorrectly. So I have some ideas as to why, mostly because of their northern neighbor. I do believe that has a big
India?
No.
New Zealand? Or is that South?
You're doing so good. You should have just left it
stopped.
alone. Leave it alone. I do believe it has something to do with their northern neighbor. Just leave it there. Okay. But no, I think this is now the laws catching up, especially with things of, hey, did you know you can buy real estate that's completely digital in a digital world? Right? You could buy a 1,000 by 1,000 pixel piece of real estate for, it used to be $1,000. Right now you can buy that same real estate, digital real estate, for $6,000.
Wow.
Yes. And they're just going up in revenue. They're just going up in
Price?
Thank you. Holy wowzers.
That was a tough word today.
that was a 5-letter word. Goodness.
Are you channeling Bubba J right now?
Enjoy your laughter.
Enjoy
it. Enjoy your laughter at my expense.
Most times I do, yes.
Oh my goodness. So I do believe that this is a good idea. It's going to be almost like, just like everything else, just like any other law that comes out. Is it going to be balanced? Right? Or is the law going to come out and it's going to swing so far in one direction, like there's going to be an outcry from the other side, like you are literally infringing on our rights. Like I'm interested to see how this plays out, because this is playing out on a global scale, not just a United States scale,
Or even on Australia scale.
Correct, because they're going to the international, oh my goodness, World Organization, IMF, something like that. Oh, I'm losing it.
Anyway,
All right, my brain.
Let's talk about something maybe we have a little more knowledge on.
Are you ready? You ready? We can't. We have a minute left. We have a minute left.
We have to say goodbye.
We have to say goodbye. Why do we have to say goodbye?
I'm so proud of you because I wasn't watching the clock.
Because Lindsay says we have to say goodbye.
I almost did the whoosh.
Sorry about your ears right there.
You know.
No.
Anyway.
It's something we need to keep the show to 30 minutes. Because why? Because we got a lot of work to get done. We got a lot of work to get done today. We got some social
clients
media
to take
stuff to
care of.
do. We got some websites to build. It's gonna be a fun, creative day.
Yes.
Yes, and you want to know what?
I have lots of coffee.
You ready?
To help with my
There's
creativity.
extra cold brew downstairs. Yes.
Oh,
So
we can't
excited.
drink it all though. I have to make some. We could buy it, I guess. Anyway.
There should always be cold brew being made. Always. Like, how dare you run out? How dare you? So, hey, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Know that you are loved. Know that you are blessed. And just
Yes, you
hey,
are.
it's Tuesday. It's the last day of November. Last day.
That's crazy.
Starting tomorrow, 12/1, and it's the last month of the year. It's the last month of the year.
That's
It has been.
Where did 2021 go?
So here we go, right? Sometime in December, I want you to take 4 hours, half a day, and just write down all of the great things that have happened this year. And then on the other side, all the great things that you've had to learn through this year.
You know, we used to have a jar, and we would, as things would happen, as like praise reports would come in or prayer requests, we would write them on a slip of paper and put them in this jar. And then at the end of the year, we'd put them all on like scrap paper so that we could remember. Because can you remember all the amazing things that you did or that happened? Okay, normal person. Can you remember?
Yes, they can too.
They can.
They can. Absolutely, they can.
I don't know if they choose to, though.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah? Choose to, huh?
There were so many things that when we pulled that jar, all those papers out, and we looked at them, we're like, oh, I totally forgot that happened. That was so amazing.
Well, and that's why I said don't take 10 minutes into it. Take 4 hours to give your mind time to actually go and explore the past.
That sounds dangerous.
Ladies and gentlemen,
have a great
welcome,
day.
welcome, Lindsay the Dangerous.
I look it, don't I?
Donuts.
Where did you get donut? Anyway, we're saying goodbye.
Donuts sound delicious this morning. I'm going to go run and get donuts.
Audience, we're so glad that you're here. We're so sorry this is such like a squirrel day for us.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to go get donuts this morning. So, hey everyone, I'm going to go get donuts and I'm going to enjoy it. And then I'm going to have to go get an extra workout in because I hate a donut. So, hey guys, thank you guys for joining us this morning. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for liking. That's how we know to pray for you. And yes, we do absolutely pray for you. I had that question asked and be like, oh, do you really pray? Yes, we do. Okay. Well, I know I do. I believe Lindsay does.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. See, we both do it. So it's important because the more people you have praying for you, the more likely you are to change your mindset and get into a growth mindset so God can bless you. Okay? Because you have to remember, we can pray for you all we want. You still have to make that change, right? You still have to move from that fixed mindset to the growth mindset. You still have to be willing and knowledgeable enough for God to bless you. Okay. So, but yes, we are praying for you. We love having you guys here in the morning. Where we already have a couple guests lined up for December, and then we're going to lock into January. We're already starting to book out January with guests. Yay. And we have a new goal for the amount of guests that we're going to have every month.
Oh, we do?
Yes, you were there yesterday. Did you not remember that meeting? Hey, no. Hold on. Here, let's finish, and then we'll have the conversation.
Yes,
okay?
We need to.
But just know that you are loved, okay? This is the last day of November. Crush it today. Crush it today. End November on a good, positive note. And then
rise up
and crush it. Bye, y'all.
Bye.